At 74, the wife of Bishop Noel Jones has finally spoken, and what she confirmed has sent shockwaves through the faith community. For decades, rumors, speculation, and whispers have surrounded their marriage, their ministry, and the private life of one of gospel's most influential leaders. Now, for the first time, the truth has emerged, raw, unfiltered, and undeniably powerful. Insiders reveal that her revelations touch on decades of secrecy, personal struggles, and faith-tested resilience. What she disclosed not only reshapes the public's perception of Bishop N. Jones, but also exposes truths that have been carefully guarded for years. You won't believe the moment she described the challenges she faced and the courage it took to finally speak out. This is the story of revelation, faith, and the breaking of silence. And what happens next will change everything. You thought you knew. Bishop Noel Jones has long been regarded as a towering figure in gospel ministry, admired for his sermons, leadership, and spiritual influence. Yet behind the pulpit and public appearances, whispers about his personal life and marriage have circulated for decades. Until now, these rumors remain just that, rumors. At 74, his wife has finally decided to break the silence, providing clarity on questions that have lingered for years. Sources close to the family suggest that her decision to speak out was not spontaneous. It came after years of reflection, prayer, and a desire to set the record straight. What she revealed goes far beyond simple confirmations. It touches on intimate aspects of marriage, ministry pressures, and the challenges of supporting a high-profile spiritual leader. In this video, we'll take you inside the story, exploring what she disclosed, why it matters, and how it could impact not only their family, but the broader faith community. You'll see the human side of ministry, the private struggles behind public life, and the resilience required to navigate decades of scrutiny and expectation. This is where it gets unbelievable. By the end of this video, you'll understand why her revelation is more than just a confirmation. It's a defining moment that reshapes the narrative around Bishop Noel Jones and his family. The first part of this story begins with the rumors and speculation that have swirled for decades and how they set the stage for this moment of truth. To fully understand the significance of Bishop Noel Jones's wife finally speaking out at 74, we need to step back and examine the rumors and speculation that have surrounded their marriage for decades, from the early days of his ministry to his rise as one of gospel music's most influential voices. Questions about his private life have been constant, whispered in pews, discussed in online forums, and analyzed by fans and critics alike. Insiders revealed that much of the speculation centered around the challenges of balancing a demanding ministry with personal and family life, leading a congregation, traveling extensively, and managing public appearances placed enormous pressure on their marriage. Friends close to the couple noted that while they appeared united in public, the realities behind closed doors were far more complex. Differences in opinion, the stress of leadership, and the scrutiny of being in the public eye contributed to tension over the years. Adding fuel to the rumors were moments that observers interpreted as unusual or telling. For instance, gaps between public appearances, selective media coverage, and the absence of the couple from certain high-profile events led to speculation. Social media amplified these moments, with fans and critics dissecting every photo, interview, and sermon for clues about their relationship. In today's digital age, even minor inconsistencies or perceived slights can spark wide-reaching discussion, something this couple experienced repeatedly over decades. Yet, while speculation ran rampant, very few insiders spoke out, and the couple rarely addressed the chatter publicly. This created a vacuum that allowed assumptions and stories to spread unchecked. Friends revealed that this silence was intentional. It was part of a long-held belief in privacy and protecting family integrity, even as curiosity and rumors persisted in the public sphere. What makes the wife's confirmation so remarkable is that it not only addresses these long-standing rumors, but does so with authority, clarity, and courage. She isn't just answering questions. She is reclaiming the narrative, shedding light on decades of secrecy, and finally, setting the record straight about the realities of life with Bishop Noel Jones. And yet, revealing the truth was not just a matter of addressing rumors. It involved acknowledging the challenges, the personal sacrifices, and the resilience required to maintain both a marriage and a high-profile ministry. Over decades, the story becomes even more compelling when we explore what she confirmed and why it has the faith community talking. When Bishop Noel Jones' wife finally spoke at 74, insiders say the revelations were far more profound than anyone anticipated. For decades, fans, critics, and members of the faith community had speculated about the nature of their marriage, the challenges they faced, and the personal sacrifices required by life in the ministry. Now, for the first time, the full picture is emerging, and it's both eye-opening and deeply human. One of the most significant revelations centers on the emotional and personal sacrifices she made over the years. Sources reveal that supporting a high-profile spiritual leader is not just a matter of public appearances or social grace. It involves constant adaptability, patience, and resilience. She described years of balancing her own aspirations and identity with the demands of ministry, highlighting moments of loneliness, doubt, and quiet endurance. Many fans were surprised to learn the extent of her personal contributions, which went far beyond what the public typically sees. Another revelation touches on the pressures of public perception. As the spouse of one of gospel's most influential leaders, every decision, every word, and every gesture is scrutinized. She confirmed that living under this microscope created tension not just in her marriage, but also in daily life. From how she managed family matters to how she engaged with congregants and the media. According to insiders, she faced criticism for decisions she made privately and for years had to navigate judgments based on incomplete or inaccurate narratives.